Welcome. Today I'm going to explain the basics of OBS Studio, that is, the Open Broadcaster software. One of the finest free multi-channeling and very useful utility tool, which we can use in various ways. So firstly, at first we have to download it properly from the Google. So firstly, I just open it, simply typing OBS or OBS Studio. Then the first one from the obsproject.com, select this one, download OBS Studio. Now, most interestingly, this software can work on Windows, on Mac, and on Linux. And initially, as I'm using for me in this as a Windows 10 version, already this is selected. So this is for Windows 10, this for Mac, and this for Linux. So initially I have to download this for my system. So I'm selecting this Windows 1, or we can simply select this download installer, and this box shows you that it is ready to download. Simply we can save the file, and this particular software download in a predefined folder or location. As already I installed the same one, I simply cancel it. Then I want to start the studio. Already I've installed the same one. So this is the logo of the OBS Studio. I select my background with the official OBS Studio logo. So firstly, I select this OBS Studio shortcut to open it in my system. Initially, it takes a few seconds depending on the RAM and the OS. Okay. So this is the basic background and basic architectural management of this software. It includes the left lowermost side the scene. We can add one or more scenes for various purposes, and this is the most crucial one, that is the sources. There are so many types of sources: audio source, video source, picture source. I'll explain one by one. And this is the audio mixture. Here the ups and down portion indicating that the mic working, okay, in a default one. And initially we have to select our headphone source, which is a much better and effective input source in this case. And again, in the control section, these two buttons, start streaming, start recording, etc., these are very crucial. Firstly, we use the start recording button, and if we click the start recording button, what is going on if we want to record the screen, which is very important to represent the online lecture and their subsequent recording, and we can upload it in YouTube and other drives or your Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive, and there are so many other options also. But the best one is if we upload it on our YouTube channel. Okay, so firstly we have to include the audio input device, that is by which we want to include our voice in the system. If we want to explain our tutorials either by any PPT presentation or by any Microsoft Word presentation or by any PDF presentation or by any pictorial presentation, either saved in a .png or .jpg or any other similar formats. Okay, so firstly I'm selecting the source. To select the source, I have to select this add button or plus button. Then I have to select audio input capture. What I'm mentioning that I have to select the mode by which our audio can be included in the system. I'm selecting it. Okay. Simply select OK. Then there is a default showing. Defaults means the inbuilt or the very fixed system defined audio. That is either the audio capture system included in the laptop or in the desktop. But here I have to select, as I'm using the microphone already I mentioned, and this is the best one. So I select this microphone, just then OK. Showing here audio input capture. Okay, already I selected. And here, as it indicating the audio input capture increasing and decreasing this line, it indicates that it in an active or working condition. Okay. The next most important one, to include any type of presentation, that we must include the display capture. That is, what is going on in the screen. This application can capture all of this with audio and video representation. And obviously, in various types of presentation, we can also include our image, live image, by the inbuilt camera or are there any webcam sources. Okay, so firstly, I have to select the display capture mode. It's showing this screens after screens after screen in this display. So this is the indication that it works in a proper way. Just select OK. Okay. Then just minimize this. Okay. Then I want to show you suppose one of my presentation to students. I will show you various types of formats one by one. Like this is one of my regular class presentation. Here I'm selecting one of my SEM 5 Core 12 presentation. Okay. Firstly, I'm selecting this PDF one. Okay. I created this document on 24th August. And already I highlighted some of the very important portion. Now I want to record from this PDF. So firstly, again I have to open the minimized OBS software. Simply I click the start recording. Now recording started. and everything what I want to show or what I'm observing in the desktop or laptop screen, it is completely recorded with the audio interpretation. So now I simply can show, simply can represent the details. Okay, and now I'm closing this. Now I want to do one of the PPT presentation. Just the PowerPoint presentation opening within a few seconds. Now I'm representing my lecture with a PPT. Depending on the RAM and the version of your OS, it's taking some time. Now it's showing not responding. Probably it's taking some time. Okay, in this case I simply minimize it. I want to run one already pre-recorded video, VLC. How it works. The file playing in the background with its audio and video details, and this software completely captured this. The basic characters of Group, which is for the photomorphogenetic responses. So in this way, it's explaining the pre-recorded video also, and probably the PPT now work. Yes. So simply, I just make it a full screen. So simply I press the F5. Now I can explain the same video representation by a PPT or PowerPoint presentation. Okay. And in the next part, we can simply explain or illustrate by any type of Word documents also. In this case, one of the material from the honor students I'm explaining with this Word presentation, and the same thing recorded by this software also. Okay, yes, it's opening. So slime molds, its character, anything else, you can explain by the word processing software also, and it simply record along with your audio. Now I want to include my image. That is, I want to include my inbuilt camera image or any webcam image with this lecture. So again, simply I'm opening the OBS software, And in the source section, I have to attach one more portion or one more slice or character. This is known as video capture device. That is, video attribute should be included in this manner. Video capture device, okay. Now they ask you for protection, your antivirus. I select allow. Now the screen show you the one of the live image which I want to explain with this presentation, and you can realign the image according to your need, according to your preferences. So in this way you can explain your presentation, any types of presentation with this OBS software. You can record this and you can upload and you can share this. Although there are some other option like which is showing in the start streaming, but it requires a very high defined internet service. You have to include a well-defined broadband source for this purpose. But initially I always prefer to avoid this. Simply I want to save the whole presentation. It may be a Zoom presentation, it may be a GeoMeet presentation or a Google Meet presentation. What is going on using in your system, and simply by start recording and these two only options, that is audio input capture and display capture, you can record anything what is going on your system. So now I want to stop this recording, and one more thing, that where this recording is saved. To check this, simply you can move the file section. Now if you click the show recording folders, it will show you where this is the recording, particular specific recording is located. Okay, so thanks for watching. Good day.